What is up, my fellow Chibits? Hopefully all of you are having a very good morning or good evening, depending on whatever time you watch this video and whatever day you may watch it. I wish you all a very good day and many great days to come. And so with that being said, let us begin Tales of Zestiria the X, episode 3 of Season 2 review? I think it's episode 3. I could be wrong with that, but I think it's episode 3. So, let us begin. Did anyone else think that the, like, Lila, Edna, and all them were crazy strong in this episode? Like, holy shit. Like, did I just witness Lila throw a freaking supernova? Did I just see that? Like, okay, go back and watch the episode. Just go to that scene when you saw, you know, all of them fighting Zestiria. When you saw them fighting him, you saw Lila, like, charge his big-ass, like, sunball, which reminded me of something from Dragon Ball Z. Something like a supernova, like Cooler's supernova. I'm like, whoa! Like, that thing was so massive. And you just saw Lila, she's just sitting up there, she's charging the shit, she just slings it. And you see this big-ass freaking explosion going down in the town. I'm like, damn! Like, I mean, I knew they were strong, but damn! Like, the power of some of them. I was like, holy hell, I don't know if it was a photable just trying to show them off and show off its animation or not, or if that's just really how strong they are in the series, because, I mean, like, we knew they were powerful, but just the way they were displayed in this episode was, like, on a whole new level than normal. I mean, look what Edna did. She just straight up stomped the fucking ground with just straight up power, and you just saw the ground lift up like a mini mountain. I'm like, damn! Like, Edna! Like, holy crap. I mean, Edna's one of my personal favorites amongst the entire cast, and just seeing how powerful she was when she, like, just stomped the ground and shit, just not even caring, I'm like, holy crap, holy crap. And I mean, I feel like it's mainly probably Studio Photable that's making those scenes look just so good and just display this certain power of the characters. But regardless, though, I love that display throughout this episode. I just really want to take a moment to acknowledge how awesome that was, just seeing these characters and their power that they showed off in this episode. I mean, it wasn't even just Lila and Edna and them, but I mean, let's just look at, you know, for instance, Zestiria, how he showed off his ability, how powerful he was. Just really cool stuff throughout the episode with some very good art and animation, which is a given since it is by this studio. So, yeah. Anyways, though, let's talk about the actual plot of the episode. And one of my personal favorite moments is definitely the storyteller scene. It's around the middle part of the episode, and it's probably by far my favorite scene. The reason why is because the message behind it. You remember what I talked about quite a bit last week in my last review of Tales of Zestiria? I talked about how Zestiria was questioning what malevolence was. He was questioning, is it really evil or malevolent to, you know, actually look over someone doing a necessary evil? Like, if they killed someone to save a lot of people, is that malevolent? And he was questioning exactly what this meant and what does malevolence really mean for him. Does he have malevolence inside of him? And it was a big part of last week's episode, and it was really showing some good character development for Ray and how he's going to go from this point onward with dealing with malevolence. And he's realizing what he needs to do as a shepherd. Well, that kind of pops up once again in this episode, and I love the direction of that, of how Ray's finding his own path, what he needs to do, and he realizes there's more to being a shepherd than just going around and, you know, just getting rid of malevolence in a certain area. There's more to it than that. There's, you know, you need to understand the people. You need to know what people are and what it means to have malevolence. You know, sometimes people need to do malevolent things or evil deeds to be able to help out society, and Soray's starting to realize this. You know, what does it really mean? Because all of humanity, you know, has something evil inside them. I mean, that's just how we are. I mean, we can be very good, but maybe there's just that 1% of the time where we can be just brutal and evil. And that's what Stray's realizing. Nobody is completely pure. No one is without evil inside of them. And he's starting to realize this, and he's starting to realize what there is to a shepherd. There's more to a shepherd than just going out of your way and trying to just exorcise all this malevolence from the different parts of the world. And he's now understanding this. But on top of that, though, I do like how he was talking about what he needs to do. For instance, like, how he needs to view the world, and how the storyteller was telling him, like, hey, you know, my way and the saying I go by is that you shouldn't lie to yourself. Stay true to yourself. And I really like that line. It sounds something like it's common knowledge, like it's common sense and you should automatically do that with your life. But to be honest with you, not many people really do that advice or take that advice, and they don't really follow that. Even in real life, people don't do that. And I just want to kind of do the quote he said. Stay true to yourself. For instance, if you love something, you love something. If you like the taste of something, you like the taste of something. If this is your favorite thing, it's your favorite thing. And you don't know how often it is people in real life, not just in this anime series, but in real life will say they hate something, but in actual reality, they really do love it, but they just say they hate it. Like, let's take this for an example, okay? Let's take my freaking big-ass coffee here, okay? I'm drinking, yes, I drink a big-ass amount of coffee. Let's just say this coffee I'm drinking. I say, this is fucking shit. I hate fucking coffee. Like, I don't want this fucking shit. Obviously, I'm saying I hate it, but in reality, I'm lying to myself. I actually do like it, but I'm saying I hate it, and I'm lying to myself. And that's kind of what the man was saying. He's like, do not lie about what you like or what you think. For instance, if you dislike something, you dislike something. If you like something, you like something. You should not, be dishonest. You should be true to yourself. If you're going to lie to other people, at the very least, be true to yourself. If you know you like something, you know you like something. Don't lie to yourself at all. And I do love that. I love that message of how Ray has to realize he needs to go with what he wants to do. He needs to do what he feels is right. If he thinks this is the right thing to do, he needs to do it, even if other people judge him for it. And that's exactly how he was viewing it. For instance, let's say he does something that is not normal for a shepherd, okay? But in his mind, he believes that is the right path he should take, then he should stay true to that path. He should be true to himself and not go down something that makes him feel like he's doing the wrong path. He should do what he feels is truly right, and he should go by it. So, the direction of that scene, definitely my favorite scene so far of Season 2. Now, moving into the next part, let's talk about Alicia, the princess, and how she is a squire to our main male character, Ray. So Alicia has her own little scene in this episode. We get to see her finally for Season 2, and overall, her scene was very enjoyable. She pretty much wants to retake Lady Lake by herself with a group of, her small band of soldiers. Not really that big of an army, to be honest, so I highly doubt she's going to be able to retake it and all that, and be able to get there safely, but we'll have to see where it goes. Overall, a very good scene and setup for Alicia to really prove herself to how she's grown stronger since Season 1, and most likely next week's episode might focus a lot more on her instead of Saray, so we'll see where it goes. Overall, though, the episode was very enjoyable. I cannot wait to see what's going to happen next. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and please be safe. Chibi out.